Welcome to Storytime. My name is Sarah Sommer, and I am the author of the children's picture book, My Cat is Blue. While the story is family-friendly, please note that it does touch on topics such as pet loss, sadness, and grief. With me today is my lovely companion, Ruby. She's going to be helping me read today. I hope you'll stick around to the end of the video to hear a little bit more about the book. Without further ado, My Cat is Blue. My cat is blue, and I don't know why. At times he looks like he just might cry. When I bring him his favorite fishy treats, he turns away and doesn't want to eat. Even when I toss around his special toy, he ignores it, though it once brought him joy. There are no more cute and friendly goodbyes. He just lays around, sleeps and sighs. When I kneel down to scratch under his chin, he no longer purrs or shows me a grin. My cat is blue, and I don't know why. I've done all the things I can think of to try. So we went to the doctor to get a checkup, and the doctor looked at my cat close up. She asked how long my cat had been upset, and I shared what I had noticed with the vet. He's been this way since my dog passed away. They were the best of friends throughout all their days. My dog meant a lot to my family, and it hasn't been the same since then, actually. The doctor nodded along and moved ahead. I understand what might be wrong, she said. Your cat is lonely from losing his friend. He has a broken heart that needs to mend. I have an idea in mind. Please take a seat. There's someone here I think he should meet. The doctor returned a few minutes later with a tiny creature on top of her papers. This little kitten needs a home. She's confused, sad, and also alone. Her family went away and left her behind, and she has the same case of the blues you described. We hadn't thought about another pet. It was a big decision. Plus, we had just met. As the doctor placed the kitten on the ground, my cat froze with eyes big and round. Suddenly, the kitten lunged for a toy nearby, and my cat crawled closer like he wanted to try. As the kitten played, my cat slowly joined in, like the old days when he would run and spin. With every tail wiggle and pounce on the floor, my cat lit up just a little bit more. Even the doctor was pleased with the sight. She normally keeps to herself all night. We decided to adopt the sweet little kitten. They were hitting it off. She would fit right in. On the car ride home, I looked in the back seat, and they were snuggled together, peacefully asleep. I hadn't seen my cat this happy in a while. I took a deep breath and let out a big smile. My cat was lonely and needed a friend, another like him with a fluffy rear end. I think my family also needed a pal to begin to heal and boost our morale. We all care for each other incredibly so, and would do anything to help one of us feeling low. It's not easy losing a friend so dear, but together our love will persevere. The end. As you reflect on the story we just read, I'd like to ask you this question. Which character did you connect with the most in the story? Was it the sad blue cat? The little girl trying to help? The parents supporting the child? The veterinarian who had an idea? Or perhaps the sad little kitten? When I try to answer that question for myself, my answer often changes depending on the day I'm having and the events going on in my life at the time. And that's one of the messages I wanted to convey in this story, was that our emotions can change and do change frequently at times. But the sadness doesn't always have to last forever. And sometimes we fill different roles within that realm of sadness. Sometimes we are the ones who need the help, and sometimes we are the ones trying to support others through their own struggles. And even at other times, we have to acknowledge that we may not have the answer to someone else's problem. The story itself does reflect a loss I experienced when I lost my first long-term foster dog. And of course, the nod to the rescue kitten is a nod to my love for fostering and rescuing animals. If you noticed the lyrical writing style, that is reflective of my own background as a professional orchestral musician. But one of the favorite parts of this book for me are the illustrations. Bulankina Ka did an excellent job of helping me tell that story, evolving from black and white and grayscale colors all the way into full color by the end, with that color blue representing sadness and even spreading to other characters at other times. I hope you noticed that as we were transitioning through the story. I have to give a big shout out today to Viso Arts for their help in producing this video, to Best Friends Animal Society for all of their support in helping animals in need, and of course, to my furry companion, who I'm sure has disappeared at this point in search of treats, to Miss Ruby for sitting very patiently still throughout this. Thank you for joining, and happy reading.